Unit 7. Listening. Exercise 8. You are going to hear a talk about how consumers can help the environment. Complete sentences 1 to 6. Use no more than 3 words in each gap.
It's my nephew Jack's 3rd birthday. The family and a handful of his friends from nursery school are sitting around the kitchen table watching him unwrap the mountain of birthday presents he has laid out in front of him. Soon the table and the floor are covered in wrapping paper, plastic boxes, cellophane and polystyrene. But where is all this packaging going to end up? That is a good question. Generally, at birthday parties and celebrations, the concept of recycling is usually forgotten, as people are too busy having fun and are worried about entertaining people and ensuring everyone has enough to eat and drink. I'm here today to talk to you about the importance of recycling and to give you information about some of the potential alternatives. My talk today will be divided into 2 parts. First of all, I'm going to give you some of the facts surrounding the current recycling situation in the UK. Then, I'm going to give you some information about how we can improve the current state of affairs. To date, the rubbish we put into our standard rubbish bins ends up at landfill sites. Landfill sites are what we humans use as our dumping grounds. They are huge holes in the ground where we bury our rubbish, cover it over, and then forget about it. It has been estimated, however, that in the near future, the UK is going to run out of these areas and will not have anywhere to dispose of our refuse. So, then, what are we going to do? By then, the question is, will we be able to recycle everything? That's the problem. There are still numerous products which cannot be recycled. Nowadays, UK citizens and companies collectively only recycle approximately 40% of their goods. That's less than half. And it's believed that of this figure, a relatively small proportion, approximately 4 to 5%, is in reality rejected by the recycling plant because it's been placed in the wrong recycling container. So, what can we do to improve the current situation? I believe we need to tackle the situation from 2 perspectives. Firstly, we need to educate people. And secondly, we need companies to become more eco-friendly. Regarding the first point, that of educating people, the first step is to make consumers aware of what happens if they don't recycle. This could be done by showing consumers a series of shocking pictures. They could then be educated on the 3 R's of the environment, which are 1. Reduce, 2. Reuse, 3. Recycle. Clothes, toys and mechanical goods can be handed down to family members or friends of the family so that they can reuse them. It has been said, your junk can be someone else's treasure. So, why throw things away? People are sometimes embarrassed about doing this, but if we don't, our world is going to be overcrowded with consumer goods. Perhaps having learned a little more about the environment, people will be more conscious of their actions. With regard to companies, the government could ensure that they reduce their commercial waste by reducing the amount of packaging they use on products. Frequently, packaging is excessive. Children's toys are usually the worst, and more often than not, the packaging used is not recyclable. Companies should be forced to use more eco-friendly packaging and less of it. Today, I've mentioned just a few simple things that can be done to help the current situation. There are, of course, many, many more things. For more information, please visit my website. Thank you for listening.